It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. Blue River murder suspect Daniel DeVito will have his day in court, and it will be here in Summit County. Attorneys have agreed to call 400 potential jurors in early October for DeVito's first-degree murder trial. He is accused of killing Jordan LaBar. Most likely not taking the stand is William Parks Coleman, the co-defendant with DeVito in another unrelated case. The two are accused of beating a different woman just days before the alleged slaying. Schools and parents in Colorado today got their first peek at last year's standardized test scores and what they mean for students this year.
I'm Laura Kopspass. I'm the Chief Transformation Officer at Summit School District. We've been really focused on core instruction and improving outcomes for every kid, and we have been on an upward trajectory.
Today, she is inspired by local fourth graders. They improved enormously in math and English. Third graders declined enormously in both subjects, and that is exactly what teachers will be working on this year.
We never like to see a dip. What I'm encouraged by, though, is the really zeroing in. We spent the last year working with some of our teachers and leaders on early literacy and really strengthening that foundation.
Local students made big strides on the science test, beating the state average for elementary and high school. They fell below average on the math and English test.
Not even comparing to the state, but comparing internally of where are our students catching up versus keeping up.
Coming next, Summit will reach out to its peer districts, like the always high-achieving Steamboat schools, to share what is working here and what could work better. Parents, you can see your students' individual results online through the CMAS portal. Your teachers can help you find it. Dozens are expected at County Commons in Frisco tonight for a contentious permit hearing. The Quickcrete gravel pit and asphalt plant north of Silverthorne wants a permit for 15 more years there. Neighbors do not. That meeting starts at 5:30. Summit School Board has a big meeting tonight. They discuss an upcoming property tax question for the November election and what comes next at Breck-El, where the doors will close forever at the end of this school year. That school board meeting starts at 5, public comments at 5:45. Local fire danger high in Summit County with stage 2 restrictions still in place for the weekend. Campfires are not allowed. A new wildfire has burned about 25 acres in 24 hours near Reudi Reservoir in Pitkin County. Firefighters are attacking from the air and the ground. Smoke jumpers flew in yesterday. In local entertainment news, the Blue River through Breckenridge is getting its own ethereal theme song this weekend for the Breck Arts Fest. Local artist Bill Orsuch has composed a first-of-its-kind soundscape for the Blue, inspired by its turbulent history.
All of these pieces are inspired by the site and the idea of, what happened there, what's the history, what's it feel like, and these sites connect with me, and it's a great antidote to the online and AI world, I think, is getting out and experience something live.
His piece is called Undercurrents. Tonight at 8, you can see the first live performance with local and visiting musicians. Bill himself will be on the upright bass. Tomorrow morning at 9:30, catch the encore. Find them at Blue River Plaza. And in local sports, today on the Warmup, sailors are in town this weekend for the annual Dillon Open on Dillon Reservoir. And if they hope to win, they would do right by this advice.
Definitely staying calm, so being able to look at the sky and see things coming in.
That was Marie Chamberlain.
Multiple eyes, as I guess you would say, one on the sky and one on the water.
Marie is a former employee at the marina, where she just so happened to fall in love with Jeff.
At the Dillon Open, they have a party every year. Saturday night, that's where we just really hit it off, and our relationship revolves around triathlon and running together. We swim together, we bike together, we sail together, we come up and snowboard together at Keystone.
Before they met, Jeff lost his leg below the knee in a motorcycle crash, but that hardly slowed him down. He is training for the Paralympics now, in both winter and summer. On the boat, Marie joins his crew.
I just love seeing him do his thing. He can read the wind, he can read the sails, he can read everything around him so much, and I just love being able to be a part of it.
The two are now engaged, and they're going for a trophy of a different kind.
We hope to get voted as America's favorite couple. At first, I thought it was a little corny, but it actually benefits two big charities. One is Oceana, and the other one is the Los Angeles Food Bank.
Marie and Jeff, they've made it to the quarterfinals. Send them on to the semis at americasfavecouple.org. Vote for Panda and Peggy. This is the Warmup from Blue Moon Bakery in Silverthorne and the school-based health centers by Elevated Community Health. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.